Hey guys, what's going down? Oh wow, it's super dark. If you look behind me, that kind of looks like a window, like it's daylight outside, but it's actually about 8 o'clock here in the Pacific Northwest. So anyways, my wife and her mom were thinking about this shooting stuff and everything. And if you go to News Channel 3, or the article's by News Channel 3, but at WREG.com. And if you guys remember, like the day after, or the day, you know, I don't know if it was the 2nd or the 3rd. Remember when they caught that guy, Scott Edmisten? He's the man that got pulled over carrying numerous weapons and more than 900 rounds of ammo in East Tennessee. He was pulled over around 4 a.m. the day after the Vegas shooting for going 55 miles in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. He took the police on a little chase for about a half a mile. When he finally pulled over, he was unsteady and very angry. An inventory of his vehicle recovered a loaded .357 Magnum, a loaded .45 semi-auto, a full auto AR, .223 caliber, a full auto AR rifle, .308 caliber, over 900 rounds of ammo, a mask, and black fatigues. Neither of the fully auto rifles were registered and the serial numbers were gone. When they searched his home, 4 other guns were discovered. One had been altered to make it fully automatic. Investigators also found about $6,000 worth of ammo that had not been opened at his house. Washington County Sheriff Ed Grable reported to the Associated Press, it was very odd for all the guns and magazines to be loaded. Deputies also said Edmisten wouldn't make eye contact with them, and at one point stated, I know this is about CPS, and I promise you they will get the justice that is coming. And when asked what that meant, Edmisten stated, all I need to know is that justice is coming, and I could add myself to that list. So, also in that article, the documents also stated the suspect made threats toward officers and staff, lunged at them, and even confessed to making the weapons fully automatic himself. However, he stated he had not been able to test it out yet. When asked why he had all the weapons, he responded with, it only takes one. Further investigation reveals Edmisten was already on police radar after he allegedly sent hostile letters to judges in East Tennessee. He had also just lost custody of his kids. So then we did like a little search to see what happened to that guy. And www.project.insearch.com, and I'll link that in the description. And it goes to this other, let me see it, article, and it's kind of, she was supposed to have that queued up.
I have the other one.
Mrs. Hammer is slacking.
Oh man, this is...
She's got baby Hammer right there. We got little Hammer right here. Say hi. Say hi to the guys. You have it queued up yet?
I'm trying.
Oh my god. I'm going to have to redo the video. Take 5. Say hi.
No, I thought you wanted the one that I was reading.
I want the one after the first one.
Yes, I should.
Alright. You want me to stop it?
You just can't pause?
No, I can't. Well, we can try pausing. Let's try pausing. Till we get queued up, guys. Okay, we're back. So it takes you to, if you search that Scott Edmisten, it takes you to this other website, www.project.insearch.com. www.insearch.com, and I'll try to link that down. So if you read it, this Glenn Kennedy or whatever on October 6th put, Facebook censored me after posting this story to only one group. This is hot. Get it out. Okay, go by Mom Baby real quick. This must be 100% true and, you know, whatever. But then it goes into that YouTube terminated his account because of this. This Tom Hennigan's, Heneghan's report on the Las Vegas shooting. And so it, you know, cut him off there. And then it goes into this G4S security. And they also say that's going to be the security used at this year's Super Bowl. And Dozer Bull, I'm pretty sure I'm getting the name right. You're the one who brought that up and said there was that G4S security all over there. And security guards were supposedly chasing security guards. And I also have some other info that wasn't even, you know, spoke of today, of people that had brought that kind of scenario up. So it's kind of like tying this all together. I've gotten bits and pieces, and it's kind of, say hi.
Hi.
And it's just getting brought up like that. So then he's talking about that one video, the video of multiple shooters in Las Vegas. And it got over 14 million views, and it was the Truth Warriors YouTube channel. And they deleted his account on that one. So then it goes into that he's also reported on Sandy Hook. And then Tom says that H.W. Bush, Hillary Clinton, DHS, and British intelligence linked to G4S were involved in the shooting. So the British security from G4S is linked to the British intelligence, and they were involved in the Orlando nightclub shooting and the Christine Grimes shooting in Orlando. And we also know that the G4S security was involved in the airports during 9/11. It's kind of like a big old strung out deal. You just have to get bits and pieces. This Omar Mateen, the Pulse nightclub shooter, worked for G4S security. And you'll see different links to different things if you go to this page. It says, Tom says Paddock became a patsy for the shooting. This shooting was a blood sacrifice done by a very skilled team of killers. It was a warning to Trump from the Bush and Clinton deep state that we can do this anytime we want, so back off locking us up. It was also a grab for the guns, as they always do. Then it goes into Mary Lou Danley. The girlfriend of Paddock was working as an FBI informant for years, according to Hennigan's sources. She was sponsored to get into the country by the CIA agent. I have the proof of this below that comes from the 4chan researchers. We've all heard of 4chan before. That's where they predicted the Vegas deal. Tom says that British G4S is very capable of putting together a murder squad to do this shooting. And it says Stephen Paddock and his girlfriend Mary Lou Danley were bagman and bagwoman for the FBI Division Number 5 and casinos involved in money laundering, narcotics trafficking, and foreign currency manipulation. Then it talks about like Brian Hodge, the other witness that said they seen multiple shooters. It says that this one guy was shooting an LMG with 100-round mags. And this one guy went on a witness, I guess, that he talked to, said firecrackers went off in the middle of his performance, and the one guy was standing right next to him. So according to this, it was actual firecrackers to try to create a little bit of a diversion. So, and then like they think maybe the firecrackers were to mask of Paddock breaking the windows. And if you guys look at the list of what Paddock had in his room, it said he had suction cups. So was that helped? Was that helping him with the windows? To hold the windows, you know, to break them? I don't know. It says this guy saw muzzle flashes as soon as the firecracker stopped, and there was a man who tumbled. As soon as the firecracker stopped, there was a man who tumbled over my girlfriend and I and said there was shots, and there was a guy in front of him who died right away. But I mean, this is pretty in-depth stuff. I mean, you guys can't see it like that, but it goes on and on and on about different stuff. It has a reddit.com post in here. And then there's an article right here. It says, proof Stephen Paddock's girlfriend, Mary Lou Danley, was tied to the CIA. And I guess she was kind of, in the Philippines over there, she was Mary Lou Ocampo and became politically active in the late 70s. And she was an elected official in the mid-1980s. I don't know, guys. This is getting pretty weird. I don't even know what to believe anymore. I just wanted to get this info out there in case you guys want to look at it, and you can kind of, you know, comment what you guys find when you guys read this. It says guests at hotels in Vegas told by police and hotel staff 7 confirmed shooters and death at multiple hotels. We've heard that from other people, but we really haven't believed them because it doesn't seem like there's much evidence. And that metal box that's on the list of evidence, I think it's the food warming box. They put sterno in it and it keeps the food warm. There's actually a spot for it if you look on the bottom of the food cart. That's where they put it. Guests saw security guards chasing heavily armed men dressed as security guards. I mean, there's all kinds of different Clyde Lewis was sent an email saying Stephen Paddock was FBI. And that was on the 3rd, 10 the 3rd to 17 at 10:35 p.m. And that one guy calls the FBI office, and the FBI office says that they knew that there were shooters on the lower level, that there was video of it. They didn't, like, deny it, so they kept asking questions about it. It says the LVMPD knows the motive behind the attack, but the FBI will not allow us to release the motive because it implicates the FBI in illegal arms deals and supplying arms to ISIS terrorists within U.S. borders. It goes on to say Stephen Paddock was an undercover FBI agent who participated in multiple legal arms deals in the Las Vegas area and gun running entrapment scheme similar to Fast and Furious. And then it says that, you know, he thought he was in another routine arms transfer, but, you know, it went crazy. So, I don't know, guys. And then there's another article too. Babe, where's that other article at? I'm going to pause it real quick so she can get that article real quick. Okay, guys, we're back. So if you go to www.whatdoesitmean.com, and it says that the following reports should be read in their entirety in order to obtain the needed factual context. One must first have to understand this one. Las Vegas Massacre witness kills self and daughter after FBI raid. As missing piglet search continues, Trump woulda yada yada yada. And it says shock discovery reveals White House given 1 week warning of Las Vegas Massacre. So I mean, this is kind of like, I don't know, guys, but Admiral Rogers, and it says the Ogden Hotel, which we know that, you know, okay, so I'm detailing the CIA false flag operation to U.S. military forces loyal to President Trump. This report continues. Timothy Bates described how he was recruited by Stephen Paddock in 2000 to be one of his gun runners, and whose CIA deep cover was established and his being as a police officer for the city of Memphis, Tennessee. With Bates further noting that he worked with another of Paddock's gun runners named Scott Edmisten, also from Tennessee, and whom the SVR reported this week was Paddock's highly skilled machinist used to remove serial numbers from weapons, and who was captured along with his arsenal on October 2nd in Washington County, Tennessee. And that Edmisten guy is 43 years old. And I mean, I don't know if can you guys see the picture? That's all the stuff that they found in his car. So that's how he gets linked in here again. "20 weapons in the trunk of his car, including AK-47 style rifles and weapons with sound suppressors. And it also talks about MK Ultra program. I don't know, this is getting kind of weird, guys. I just seen this. I'm not saying it's true. You guys go read it for yourselves. I mean, with all this weird stuff, and this 37-year-old Timothy Bates, I've never heard of him before. Should I know? But he had all kinds of stuff in the trunk of his car too. And he had bump stock like Paddock.
Like Paddock talked about in the email.
Yeah, that, you know, Paddock even talked about that in one of the emails from Central Park. You know, one of his email addresses, Central Park. So, I don't know, guys. I want to talk a little bit about... That's all good stuff. You guys can go check it out. I'll try to link it, and you guys can make up whatever you want to make up out of it. But I wanted to talk about the contents of the room a little bit more. There was still 5,280 live rounds of ammo in that room. And it also said there was 5 long gun cases. So, I mean, how did he get the 5 long gun cases up there with nobody noticing that they're gun cases? That's just totally blew my mind right now when I read that. And then they have 1,050 casings that they found. And then it says 3, in parentheses, only 3 cartridges. Doesn't make any sense, right? And it says they took 4 carpet samples. Another thing, too, if you're planning to go, you know, shoot up this whole crowd, why do you need your checkbook? Who needs a checkbook to do a massacre? Passport? Was he planning to go to the Philippines or what? I don't know. And then it says miscellaneous locks. Like, what's he doing with the locks? What was he going to try to lock? Because they talk about those brackets and screws and stuff. You know, there was a suitcase with miscellaneous tools and stuff and drill bits. I don't know. I'm going to keep reading through that stuff. But I just kind of wanted to get this out there. So, hammer down. Farmers for Truth. If you guys can help me out on PayPal, that's awesome. The car thing's in the works. It's going to be awesome. I can hardly wait. I'm recording right now on my new tripod from one of my awesome subscribers. Thank you very much. It works amazing. I really appreciate it. Thanks to the people who already helped on PayPal. You guys are totally amazing. And I'm going to try to do something special for you guys, for anybody that helps out on PayPal. And I have a big giveaway coming up. When we get my subscribers up and stuff like that, I'll be able to do more for you guys. So, and got the honey sent out today to people that won and stuff. So we'll be doing another honey giveaway soon. And yeah. So paypal.me/Alan Duckworth. So, hammer down, guys. Farmers for Truth. I'll catch you guys on the next one.